From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's 9 o'clock. I'm Fred Gossett here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with an update on the severe weather situation for the overnight. You probably got a notification on your mobile device, or you saw a post on social media not long ago that a new tornado watch has been issued across southern middle Tennessee that's valid from now until 3 a.m. Here's an overall breakdown on the watch and warning map. There are no severe thunderstorm warnings, no tornado warnings for any part of the viewing area right now. No warnings whatsoever, and that's why we haven't been live with storm coverage yet, because storms are still a few hours away. However, we do have a tornado watch across the area. It runs until 2 a.m. in our viewing area for Hardin County, Tennessee, Tishomingo County, Mississippi, and then back through North Mississippi and West Tennessee. New tornado watch in southern middle Tennessee runs until 3 a.m. In our viewing area until 3 a.m., it's for Wayne, Lawrence, Giles, Lincoln, Lewis, Murray, and Marshall counties. No watch yet over North Alabama because the storms are still a few hours away. It will likely be midnight or later before the storm line reaches North Alabama. Once they get a little closer, some type of watch will be issued over North Alabama as well. Not sure if it's going to be a tornado watch or if it's going to be a severe thunderstorm watch. There's a good chance it might be a severe thunderstorm watch instead, because as the storms move in, we transition from the higher tornado threat that's north of I-40 in northern Tennessee to primarily a damaging straight line wind threat with a spin-up tornado or two over southern middle Tennessee, to maybe the same type of threat over North Alabama, but it will be weakening with time as it moves in. Here's a look at Viper live Doppler radar, and nothing is going on locally, so we'll focus to the northwest, and these are the big thunderstorms that we're watching carefully. You notice earlier, a couple hours ago, there were big individual supercells, but now it's lined out into a solid line and starting to enter northwest Tennessee. Now that we're getting the solid line, that increases the confidence that the tornado threat will be weakening with time as the storms move south. They are still a couple hours away. We'll show you the timeline here in just a moment. Here's the latest outlook for the overnight from the Storm Prediction Center. There's still a level 3 out of 5 risk of severe thunderstorms across southern middle Tennessee, although it does clip the Waterloo, Alabama area back to portions of Tishomingo County just north of Iuka, and the rest of North Alabama in the viewing area here under a standard level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather. Now, the level 3 is not for an enhanced tornado threat. It's for the potential for damaging straight line winds of 50, 60, 70 miles an hour. The tornado threat in our viewing area in southern middle Tennessee, not northern Tennessee, southern middle Tennessee and North Alabama tonight is low. It's not zero, and I want you to clearly understand that without confusion. It's not zero, but it's low. There could be a spin-up tornado or two embedded in the line, but we're not looking at the same conditions that they've had today over Kentucky and southern Illinois and back into Missouri, where they had significant long-track tornadoes. This is not that tonight in southern middle Tennessee and North Alabama. The storms are already lined out just like we expected them to be. It will be a gradually weakening line of thunderstorms as it moves in overnight, but even though it will be weakening, there will be the potential for damaging straight line winds and maybe an embedded tornado or two, which means we will probably have severe thunderstorm warnings overnight, and there could be a couple of tornado warnings overnight as well. So it's going to be critical that you have ways of getting alerts overnight, including something that can wake you up out of your sleep, because this will go on into the early morning. For the portions shaded here in blue, Savannah up to Waynesboro to Lawrenceburg to near and north of Pulaski, up through Lewis County, Murray County, and much of Marshall County. The main time frame we're watching is roughly around 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. for the line gradually sinking in for northwest to southeast. And then Iuka through the Shoals, Red Bay, Russellville, Moulton to Decatur, to Athens, to Fayetteville, and near Pulaski, over to the north side of the Huntsville metro area, roughly from midnight to 3 a.m. And then from Moulton, Decatur, Huntsville, southward through the remainder of southern Madison County, through Morgan County, through southern areas of Lawrence County, Alabama, and through the Phil Campbell area back into Franklin County, Alabama. It's mainly a timing of 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. the pre-dawn hours. Again, damaging straight line winds, 50, 60, maybe isolated 70 miles an hour. The primary risk, in addition to heavy rain and lightning that you would expect, but there could be 1 or 2 embedded spin-up tornadoes with the line during the overnight. So to recap, tornado watch for all of southern Middle Tennessee until 3 a.m. And then back in the West Tennessee and North Mississippi, it goes until 2 a.m. No watch yet over North Alabama because the storms are still a few hours away. But as they get closer, either a severe thunderstorm watch or a tornado watch will be needed over North Alabama as well. We'll continue to watch things through the overnight. Now that we have this watch in place and we're within 2 hours of likely the storms arriving in our northwest counties, we're going to start doing live cut-ins here at the top of every hour through the overnight until the storms are out of here. So our next scheduled live update will be at 10 p.m. and then at 11 and then at midnight and so on until the storms move out. Once we have severe thunderstorm warnings in the viewing area, we won't be live nonstop, but we will be frequently live as new warnings are issued. In addition to those regular cut-ins, we will have frequent live updates when severe thunderstorm warnings are issued across the area. We'll be tracking the storms, times of arrival, all that. If we do happen to have tornado warnings in the viewing area, I don't expect many, but there may be a couple or a few. If we do have tornado warnings in the viewing area in southern Middle Tennessee, northwest Alabama, back in Tishomingo County, Mississippi, we will be live nonstop until either those warnings are expired, are canceled, or until rotation has weakened so that the tornado danger is over if there are any tornado warnings in the viewing area. Next scheduled update will be at 10 p.m. with these hourly cut-ins we'll do through the overnight. I will be here through the overnight tracking storms. Kelly Rosson will be in here pretty soon, and we will have Ben Luna on standby in case he needs to come in to track the storms with us. So we'll be back at 10 p.m. with another status update, and we'll do these status updates through the overnight and then more frequent updates if warnings are issued across the area. Fred Gossage here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.